Hello everyone, welcome to Physical Embodiment Studio. My name is Riley Burris and I am a licensed massage therapist and yoga instructor. Today our video is about taking care of our neck and the upper back here. So a lot of my clients come in and they complain about their traps. Well, the neck is consisting of 17 muscles. It's an amazing structure. It holds our skulls in place and it ensures that our eyes can see the horizon. And so there's a lot going on here. And over time, by sitting in our modern world or driving in a car, hunched over working or doing dishes or doing any type of daily manual work, our necks can ache and start to cause us pain. So today I'm going to be guiding you through a flow that is a lot of self-myofascial release. And this is how I take care of my neck, so feel free to try this and add any strategies to your tool belt. So I really love to do this flow after a shower or something where there's blood flowing in my muscles already. But you can use a heating pad, you can do this after a workout or a walk. Anything where there's proper spinal fluid moving through the spine, as well as proper circulation going on in your neck. So let's start by shaking out any energy that we no longer need with a few gentle neck rolls. So just slowly rotating the spine, feeling into your comfort levels, and rotating the opposite way. Noticing if there's one side, one shoulder, one part of the body that feels more tender. Feeling in, rotating towards the shoulder, rotating back to the other side, rotating towards that shoulder. Just moving through any neck movements that you do throughout the day. You want to just acknowledge your neck. This is a form of gratitude. A very gentle way of using your muscles, bringing movement back in. So now that we've done that, we want to start with one side. So I've removed my necklace, and this is the time that you can do so. Removing jewelry really just helps you to feel more free in reaching around, squeezing, and being able to service yourself the best. So I'm going to take my opposite arm to the opposite side of the shoulder and the neck, and I'm going to start with some squeezes. So we're just warming this area up. You're talking to your nervous system. You're saying, nervous system, it's okay. We can let some of this go. And sometimes that's the only thing that your nervous system wants, is a little bit more presence. So you can override the alarm system by bringing some presence in. So what I'm doing here is I'm grabbing more of my densified fascia, or just that thicker tissue that you may feel. You may call it knots. Whatever you're experiencing, I'm kind of grabbing it and I'm shifting my neck away. So what I'm doing here is shortening these muscles that I'm working with. By bringing my ear to that side of the shoulder, I'm grabbing and then I'm rotating away and lengthening out as I have that muscle pinned. So this is called active release. And what we're doing is we're shortening these fibers, pinning them at painful spots or more intense areas, and then we're lengthening them back out. So you can do a few rounds of that. I like to start there, and then I kind of just feel through all the way up under my ear. These are big, big neck movers here. Scalenes, the sternocleidomastoid here, it goes down to the collarbone. The scalenes go into the ribs here. So you can also play with these ribs right underneath your collarbone. And I invite you to go to those areas that are a little bit more uncomfortable. Just kind of shaking that up, getting some new movement in. This allows your brain to know, oh, we don't want that tension there. Let's send a crew to clean up those fibers. I like to think of them all on a coffee break in Italy, and when you bring some awareness in, you bring some stimulus, such as pressure, into the muscles, they jump up from their coffee break and they're like, oh my gosh, we forgot about this project that we're supposed to be working on. So you're calling that team back to heal your body. So just keep feeling around, and then what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to shorten the side I'm working on. I'm going to pin it, and you can reinforce with a second hand if it doesn't clench up that side too much. Get your hair out of the way. I have mine pulled back. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. And then you're going to slowly lengthen that side out by bringing the opposite ear to the other shoulder. And then you can rotate the chin towards the shoulder. Ooh, feels really tight when I bring my chin to the ceiling. And then release that pin. Do that a few times. So I'm going to actually start right here. I feel a nice spot. Shortening it, pinning it, and then lengthening it out. Rotating your head, different directions. Feel free to close your eyes. It's been studied that when the eyes are closed, the nervous system allows more flexibility. So if you're trying to get into a good spot, see if that helps you get a little bit more mobility out of the stretch. I like to come right underneath the ear, pinning it, bringing it over, bring that chin up. And sometimes I'm working down the length of the muscle as well. So you notice I started right under my ear, and then I'm tracking down towards the collarbone, towards the shoulder joint as I pull away. So let's do the other side here. Moving anything out of the way that will impede your workspace. So here we just want to start with a nice squeeze. It may cause you to sigh, to yawn. That's actually a nervous system regulation sign. You may be releasing something. Sometimes that comes in the form of burps. That's a release of energy. I know it's kind of weird, but it is. It is a release of energy. And just feel into these spots. So you're squeezing, you're just self-massage. This is a self-care practice. Coming up the neck, down the neck. I like to milk, is what it's called, milking your SCM. It's a massage technique. And these are those big muscles that come down the front of the neck and attach into the edges of your collarbone. So it's a very big muscle. It assists in respiration, So you gotta give love to it. You can also do something called skin rolling. So play with that. Here I'm just armoring you with massage techniques. So you can self-massage, or maybe you want to try massaging someone you love. So just keep playing with this. You want to hold those points, those trigger points. Start with them pinned and then rotate to the other side. If you feel your skin is pulling, feel free to get some type of lotion, some type of oil to just lubricate the skin so you're not pulling too hard. Just take caution here. So we're starting with our neck, pinning those muscles as they're shortened, and then we are turning to the other side. Now, if this is your first time doing self-massage techniques, you may find that it's more painful. That is totally normal. That is your body getting used to that kind of pressure, that kind of stimulation. So adjust it to however you feel comfortable. And just know that with more massage, it becomes easier and more comfortable. So just another moment here on this other side. Breathing into these areas, allowing them to soften with your breath. The goal would be to have one inhalation and then 2 times that exhalation. So it should be 2 times longer. This actually communicates safety to the body. And you may feel that you have knots or jumpy muscles, but it's actually good to cross fiber these muscles and get to more of a 3D approach. All right. So when you feel refreshed, go ahead and come back. We are going to integrate this with a little stretch. So now that you're nice and warmed up, you can go ahead and tilt your head to one side, just lightly placing the weight of your hand on your head, and then bringing your arm out to the other side. And just dropping into this stretch. If you feel you want to rotate, maybe you move this arm around. Just really opening this brachial plexus here, the neck, the collarbone, the shoulder connection. There's a lot of nerves that run through here, a lot of blood flow. Go ahead and switch to the other side when you're ready. So just lightly opening it up, twirling the wrist, shifting the chin, breathing. This can be a super restorative self-love activity. So feel free to continue that on your own. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for showing up for yourself, and we'll see you next time.